She's not scared of you anymore. Mongolia. Mike, does this look like Mongolia to you?
Well, kind of.
Well, okay, you remember the 5th grade?
Yeah.
When you spent all your time passing notes to Susie Boyles?
Loved it.
The rest of us were studying geography. This is not Mongolia. That's right, Boo. You did it. You beat him. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the break room before all the donuts are done.
I'm not sure you really deserved that joke. John Goodman practically gift-wrapped that one for you, Internet. And you couldn't even make it a reality.
Science fiction, double feature, doctorates will build a creature. She enjoys playing, Janet, and Francis Tarzan, Forbidden Planet. At the late night double feature picture show. In the best row. The late night double feature picture show.
Welcome back to Filmmaster Reviews. I'm Adam J. Today we continue the 13 films of Halloween by taking a look at 10 Cloverfield Lane. This film is a massive departure from the original Cloverfield film that was released in 2008, and instead follows a young woman played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who was in a car accident and is taken to an underground bunker by a mysterious man played by John Goodman. Joining them in the bunker is another young man played by John Gallagher Jr., and they explain to her that the world above ground has been affected by a chemical attack. However, Winstead and Gallagher soon find out that things aren't quite right about the man who brought them there. Now, I really wasn't expecting much out of this movie, and that's mainly because I hated the first one. Yes, I did not like Cloverfield. I thought it was a boring mess, and I hated the found footage gimmick that came along with it. The monster was a bore, the acting was lame, and the scares were non-existent. It was a really bad film, in my opinion. So going into this, I was very skeptical, even with actors I liked being in it. So I'm actually quite pleased to say that not only is 10 Cloverfield Lane infinitely better than its original counterpart, it's the best damn horror film I've seen all year. This movie is scary as shit. John Goodman, my God, he gives one of his best performances as Howard Stambler, this odd, creepy, paranoid man who is always one step ahead. This movie really plays with your mind, as you don't really know if he's telling these people the truth or if he's just completely paranoid. The film uses misdirection to its advantage perfectly. That being said, the one thing you do know is that no matter what's going on above ground, this character is an absolute OCD psychopath. There is a scene in this movie involving a barrel of acid and a gun that was so chilling you could hear a pin drop when it was over. I honestly have not seen a scarier performance all year. Goodman is good on an Oscar-worthy level in this film. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, oh my God, so good to see her in a good horror movie for once. I love this actress. She is a wonderful talent, and it kills me to see her in so many bad horror movies because she's actually pretty good in all of them. So after sitting through Final Destination 3, The Ring 2, Black Christmas, The Thing Remake, and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, it was so good to see her in a movie actually worthy of her talents. She's just a very smart character, you know, she's not one of these other morons that you see in other horror movies nowadays, like the one from The Boy. Don't worry, we'll get to her soon enough. 10 Cloverfield Lane is a film that creates an unsettling, claustrophobic atmosphere. It is a thriller filled with tension, suspense, and dread. Dan Trachtenberg makes his feature film debut, and I can't wait to see what he does next. The majority of the film takes place in this one confined space, and something Trachtenberg does well is create an immersive environment within this space while giving it a sense of realism. The two main leads, played by Winstead and Gallagher, are easy to latch onto as they both react as real people in a situation like this would react. It's easy to place yourself in their shoes, and as they grow increasingly more frightened and paranoid, so do you as a viewer. The film is also beautifully shot. The cinematography is just gorgeous, even for a movie as dark as this one. The score is haunting, especially in the scenes where Winstead is fearing for her life, uncovering clues about the man who brought her there. Now, there is one problem I had with the movie, and as you can probably guess, it's the ending. The movie plays itself like a claustrophobic horror thriller in the vein of Alien, with some gripping suspense, tension, and psychological terror, but the ending pretty much throws all of that out the window, and I just didn't think it fit. I won't spoil what happens for those who haven't seen the movie, but it was such a jarring tonal shift, and it came across more silly than anything else. However, that's just one problem in a movie that is otherwise fantastic. I can't praise 10 Cloverfield Lane enough for its great writing, gorgeous cinematography, and powerhouse acting. It is one of the best horror films of the last decade. John Goodman deserves a damn Oscar, and I'm giving this movie an A. Join me next time for... yeah. That.
Something's coming.
10 Cloverfield Lane, in theaters and IMAX March 11th. Tickets on sale now.